Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. And as you can see, we are still going down today. I'm still expecting the fourth wave right here to get another low, and that other low should put us somewhere between 81.6 cents and 76.8 cents. And when we do get to these lows right here, it would be the perfect time to also get oversold on the 4-hour chart. And that's gonna be good because the last time we got to the oversold territory was right here when we were exactly at the bull market support band and when we were at 67 cents or so. And before that it was down here when ADA went to 50 cents again. So we are still in an uptrend right now, and maybe you could put a trend line right here, and if you do, it could look something maybe like this. So maybe the price is gonna bounce exactly at the 618 because that's exactly where the trend line is, but I'm gonna have to connect it a bit better right here. So yeah, somewhere like that, and breaking below the trend line and breaking below, let's say, the 0.786 support level, which is at 76.8 cents, would suggest that we might already be in a much bigger 1-2 setup here. And for those asking if that's bearish, no, that's not really bearish because we're still expecting a third wave after that. So if this was the end of the first wave, which could be the case because this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup and we reacted exactly to the fifth wave target. So if that's the end of the first wave, this could be the second, and the second wave move down could put us somewhere between 78.3 cents and 72.2 cents. Keep in mind, the 50% support level for the second wave move down would be at 72 cents, like I said, and that's exactly where the bull market support band is. So, you know, if we get to these levels, it would act as the perfect ABC structure, and then we could start the third wave of the third wave of the third wave. Obviously, the most bullish scenario right now is that we get another high, because getting another high would mean that the target for the 333 would be much higher than right now. But even if, you know, we do not get another high, it's not going to be the end of the world, because you have to understand my target for the 333 is not the maximum target, it's only the minimum target. And just so you know, I mean, I could give you one right now just so you can see where we could get to in that third wave target. And let me actually select this real quick. So a target for that, if the top of the first wave was exactly at $1, would be at around $1.50. But you have to understand, like I said, this is the minimum target, and usually in the bull market or in the altcoin season, the charts do not really respect these targets, and the third wave usually overextends. So if we get to the 200% extension or even above it, it's not gonna surprise me. So it doesn't matter if we get another high or not, because we're still expecting the price to go up after this. And yeah, this is the target that we have on the chart. I'm not gonna keep it on the chart because we still don't know if we're gonna get another high or not. But if we do get another high, which could put us at around $1.05 or even $1.12 right here, the target for the main third wave would be at around $1.80. And also, I have to remind you this in every single video, but this move right here only began when Ethereum started breaking its all-time highs. Before that, ADA was still doing pretty bad, and it was still down quite a lot from its previous 2018 all-time highs. So this started when the Ethereum chart broke its all-time highs, and the other move from, let's say, 32 cents to like $2.50 only started after Cardano started outperforming Ethereum. And it started outperforming Ethereum because Ethereum was already at all-time highs. And yeah, that's what you need to know. And right now, I mean, Ethereum is at all-time highs again, or at least it was at all-time highs again, like 2 days ago. And let's quickly talk about that as well, because I have to talk about this. And here, as you can see, we got rejected exactly by my fifth wave target at the 618, so we could be in a much bigger fourth wave, and this could mean that maybe we're already in the September drop that we were expecting, because the price does not usually go down at the end of August, it usually goes up, and after that it usually gets a drop in September. But if we get a drop right now, I don't think we're gonna get another drop in September, meaning that, let's say we get like $4,000 for the fourth wave right here, yeah, we could bounce after that, and I'm still expecting Ethereum to hit somewhere between, let's say, $6,400 to $12,000 in this cycle. And by the way, this has been on the chart ever since Ethereum got to these lows over here. So yeah, I even bought Ethereum at $1,800, and right now I am doing pretty fine. So what you need to know is that this correction is actually normal. And before I talk about anything else, I also want to mention that Bitcoin is currently about to test its bull market support band. And if we do not manage to stay above it, this could lead to a much bigger correction. And if you are aware of my theory on the weekly chart, let me go to the weekly chart real quick. If you are aware of what I said a couple of weeks ago, this right here was 25k, this low was 50, this low was 75, meaning this next one could be 100, and if that's the case, we could drop to 100k, and what do you know, right now 100k is exactly at the 200-day moving average, and yeah, we could be exactly like, you know, right there. Also, I have to mention that we just had a cross on the bull market support band on the weekly, and this is actually kind of bearish, and it's actually kind of concerning because the last time we had a cross like this where the red line went above the green line was right here, and as you can see, after that Bitcoin had a pretty significant drop, and before that it was also right here, but as you can see, after this cross we still went a bit higher after that. So I am expecting Bitcoin to go higher in case this is not the September drop, but if this is the drop that we're expecting to get in September, then Bitcoin could theoretically still drop to $100,000 right now. At some point, Bitcoin will obviously recover, but if it doesn't recover right now and if it goes down, then it's probably going to take the entire altcoin market down as well. And going back to the ADA chart, we are still above the moving average on the RSI on the weekly, and as long as we stay above it, it's fine, but if we drop below it and if we close below it, this could be bearish. So we'll see if we get any type of bounce anytime soon or if we just go down, but I'm not expecting ADA to go down to 50 cents, obviously not. We have a 1-2 setup here. Every single support level has been respected, at least on the daily and the weekly. My target for ADA is still between $5 to $8. I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what people were thinking back in this previous cycle as well. I think we're still doing fine, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.